Good morning, doctor. Have you seen my mom? She came here to have some tests done.
Good morning. If she came here to have a medical checkup, she must be in the laboratory.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose I will have to wait for her here in the waiting area.
Yeah, it wouldn't take too long. Just wait for her. And what about you? Have you had your annual checkup yet? It is very important to see if everything's fine.
Hmm, I suppose so. I come here once a year, doctor, but I don't understand a lot about these things about illnesses and diseases.
I can help you with that. I have some free time, and it's important you know those things.
Really? For example, what is the most common heath problem a person has?
That might be a cold. It is a common viral infection which causes mucus to run from the nose. It usually gives sore throat and often includes sneezing. It's very common. A cold can be confused with the flu. Flu is the common name given for influenza. It is a contagious viral infection of the respiratory passages that causes fever and severe aching. Or a cough, it is the act of expelling air from the lungs with a sudden sharp sound. Now, it is also really common. I'm talking about an allergy. Do you know what it is?
Yes, I am allergic to dust. My mother is allergic to cat hair.
That's right. It's a medical condition that causes you to react badly or of sick when you eat or patch a particular substance, in your case to the dust, and in the case of your mother, to the cat hair. It's very common. Another common medical condition is the asthma. It is a respiratory condition where spasms in the lungs cause difficulty in breathing. An asthmatic uses an inhaler to calm the spasms. Now, let's go with some aches we usually have. For example, a backache. It is a prolonged pain in the back. It usually happens when you sleep in a bad position or when you carry heavy things. Another one is an earache. Pain inside the ear. It is very uncomfortable, and it's very important that you go with a doctor if you have an earache. A headache. It is a continuous pain in the head, usually because of stress. Some people usually take painkillers for the headache, a stomach ache. It is the pain in a person's belly. Sometimes you can feel it when you eat something bad. A toothache. It is the pain in a tooth or teeth, in plural. Dentists check that. A sore throat. It is a condition of pain in the throat, typically caused by inflammation of it. A fever. An abnormally high body temperature, usually accompanied by shivering and a headache. Many people don't know, but a high fever can be dangerous. You have to be careful. Diarrhea. It is an illness in which feces are discharged from the bowels frequently and in a liquid form. Diarrhea can also be dangerous. Something about the stomach is heartburn. It is a form of indigestion, felt as a burning sensation in the chest. Very uncomfortable. It is caused by acid regurgitation into the esophagus. Do you know what a rash is? It is a lot of small red spots on the skin that are usually itchy. It usually happens due to intoxication. When you play soccer, you can get a sprain. It is an injury to a joint in your body, especially your wrist or ankle, caused by suddenly twisting it. It can hurt a lot. Or even worse, if you are not careful, you can have a broken leg. That really hurts. It is when a bone in the leg is broken. A broken leg is put in a cast to help immobilize the leg so that it heals quicker. Other parts of the body with bones can also be broken, for example, a broken arm, a broken wrist, etc. Now, if you like going to the beach, you can get a sunburn. If you're careful, there's no problem. But if you spend too much time under the sun's rays, then it can become dangerous. When the skin becomes red with inflammation as a result of overexposure to the ultraviolet rays of the sun. That's why it's important to wear sunscreen almost every time you go outside. Remember that. Oh, I have to tell you the difference between sick and ill. To most people, both sick and ill more or less mean the same thing, that you are not in a healthy condition. Sick is less formal than ill and usually describes short-term ailments or diseases like a cold or cough. Sick can also refer to feeling nauseous. In British English, to be sick can mean to vomit. Is often for more serious health problems like cancer or pneumonia, but can also be used for short-term ones. Illness, noun, refers to a medical condition. Sickness, noun, refers to how you feel. Now, it is important to know the difference between ache and pain. Let's start with ache. Ache is a continuous or prolonged dull pain in a part of the body. It can often be a throbbing sensation that covers more than one point. You can sometimes try and ignore an ache. Pain is physical suffering or discomfort caused by illness or injury. So, it is usually a sharp sensation in a specific part of the body and hurts more than an ache. It is also important to know the difference between illnesses and diseases. Patients suffer illnesses. Doctors diagnose and treat diseases. Disease, then, is the pathological process, deviation from a biological norm, and illness is the patient's experience of ill health, sometimes when no disease can be found. Diseases are to be cured. Think traditional medicine. and illnesses are to be managed. Think alternative treatments and lifestyle changes. That's the difference.
That's interesting. I want to know what are the most common and weird diseases.
Sure, I can tell you examples of diseases, but it will have to be in another video, if you want it.
I hope you like this video. Millions of thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video with your friends, and subscribe this channel for more.